Welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show. Jessica is here from the Chamber of Commerce, and we're just kind of doing brain teasers and squeaky ball games.
We're playing I Win.
Which is exactly what we did today.
We won.
Yeah. Let's talk about car shows coming up and the Tim Tebow event coming up. Are those the two big events right now that everybody's kind of talking about?
Yeah, it's going to be a really busy weekend. And it's fun because car show has typically already been a big weekend from what we have seen in the past. The last time they were able to have a show was 2019. Mm-hmm. And then, so 2018 and 19 both had record numbers of cars. Over 200 cars came out.
Right.
And so our hope is that it's the same thing for, moving forward to this year. And that's all downtown. And this year we're adding food trucks, food vendors. I think Elizabeth has already got, she talked about having 3 for sure. Mm-hmm. 2 more already are like really, really interested, just haven't turned in their paperwork yet. There's going to be about hopefully 5 food trucks down there. Tables and tents for you to sit, face painting for the kiddos. And then of course, downtown merchants will be available that day. We're just really encouraging folks to come out, look at the cars, hang out, talk to these people. Their cars are their passion, and they will talk to you all day about their car and all the things they've done to it and haven't done to it, and they've owned it since high school, or they just bought it all refurbished or didn't, all the things. And so it's really fun to walk around and look at everything, and they would love to talk to you about their vehicles. So we're really, really excited for that. It's Saturday, April 2nd from 9 to 3.
Okay.
So that will be Heritage Plaza, Texas, 4th, Roselawn, Western Bank, all that whole area right there.
Okay.
We're really, really excited for that. So,
have you had a few cars sign up already?
We have. We're around, haven't looked at my emails today, but as of last night, we're at 65 cars.
Okay.
And that's mostly out-of-towners.
That's a pretty good start, isn't it?
I think like 3 are from Artesia, maybe 3 to 5 are from Artesia. So it's a huge start. A lot will sign up the day of. Mm-hmm. And then so Friday night actually kicks everything off. Friday, April 1st. It is not a joke. We really are.
No fooling.
Not April fooling. Yeah. We really are getting to have a parade. We got that finalized all last week. We got DOT approval. We're really excited for that. We get to block off the streets, so the cars will start at Bulldog Bowl. Mm-hmm. They will come in just like a normal parade in Artesia, come down Main Street up until 2nd, right there at La Fonda. Mm-hmm. They'll turn off, go around the loop-de-loop roundabout at the Hotel Artesia, come back to Main, and then back up to 7th Street. So it's a nice little cruise parade of all the cars that hopefully you'll see in the show. Sometimes the cars just like to come to the cruise, mm-hmm. and they don't want to be in the show. So it's kind of cool to come out for both, because you may see some cars Friday that you won't see Saturday.
Yeah.
So
I think they're called roundabouts.
Roundabout. Thank you. I said loop-de-loop. Well.
But we know we know what you're talking about. But it's the one. So they're going to turn north on 2nd and go around the roundabout in front of Hotel Artesia behind La Fonda. Yeah,
we figured that was easier for them. Some of these cars can't do a U-turn, mm-hmm. And we wanted them to be able to come back to Main Street so that hopefully they could go back up the other way, so people that are on both sides of the street can see them up close and personal.
Yeah,
so it'll be fun. I know. We're really excited. Car show has been, the Artesia car enthusiasts have done this show, and they have put this on for 23 years. Mm-hmm. 22 years. And 23 years has multiplied into 3, but we weren't able to have it. So, so it's still technically the 23rd annual, and they have just always done a tremendous, tremendous job. However, this year they were like, you know what, we need some help. And so the chamber 100% stepped in, helped out, did what we could to really ensure that this event does not leave Artesia. That is our biggest thing, is like, man, this event brings in so many spectators, so many visitors, especially from out of town. So it's a huge boost in not only our hotel economy, restaurants, all the things. And we didn't want to see it go away. And so we're excited. We want to make sure and honor the car enthusiasts and what they've put together for this last 20 years, more than 20 years, and then add to it.
I think it's 22.
22 years.
Yeah,
yes.
This will be the 23rd.
I know. If we could have had it, it'd be 25.
I know. We'd
be a really
cool
25th anniversary, but that's okay.
That's okay. So if you have a vehicle and you'd like to put it in the show, you can contact the chamber. I think you have the forms online, right?
We do. You can sign up at artesiachamber.com. There's just a big logo that says, Artesia Car Enthusiasts or Car Show and Cruise or something like that. And you can sign up and you can pay. It's only $25.
Okay.
So it's really, really inexpensive to enter your vehicle. We've had a couple of phone calls of people asking about parking and things like that. One gentleman called yesterday and said he lives here. His son lives over here. They both have cars they're going to enter. Can they park by each other? Do they need to tell somebody? But no, parking is pretty much a first come, first serve. You're
talking about for the cars.
For the actual cars when they come in.
Right.
So yes, it's not assigned parking. But the streets will be open. There'll be a lot of people helping out. Lots of volunteers. They'll be in bright colored vests helping park these cars.
The cars. And then for the public to park, Main Street.
Yes.
Would be a good place to park.
Main Street, the library.
Texas past the post office.
Past the post. Yeah, I was going to say that dirt lot over there off of 5th by City Hall. There's a lot of street parking by City Hall.
The senior center is not generally open on Saturdays, so you could park over there.
That's a good parking lot.
Look at the Fords and then come look at the new, the old ones over there. So that's another place they could park. Quay. There's the parking lot behind the library. Although the library will be open because they've got stuff. Are they doing
they have a book sale that day.
Okay.
So if you park at the library, their book sale I think they've got some hours on Friday. They've got some hours on Saturday.
Did they send you something?
I've got a little flyer. I can send it to you.
Can you send it to me? Because they forget that we're here.
Yes, absolutely. Book sale that weekend. I think that's one of the reasons they did it is because they figured people would be parking in their, in their lot to come to the car show. So they thought, let's do a book sale. So I think it's $1 a book, $5 for a whole bag, and I feel like I can't remember what it is for a whole box.
Yeah.
And they're just come check out all their books. They get a lot of donations. Some of them they can keep in-house for renting or checking out. And then there are others, some of them they have to throw away. But then there's others that maybe it's a duplicate or they have too many of that one or whatever. And they just decide to.
I remember during one of the book sales, one of the librarians brought me a book. We've got it around here somewhere, but it was like a 1960s, late 50s, early 60s book about radio. And one of the chapters was women in radio. And it was talking about how we better get ready because the women are going to be in radio now on the air.
Wow.
It's not that women hadn't been working at the radio station, but their roles were not the same as the men.
They didn't have voices on the
air.
Mics.
Yeah, generally speaking.
Wow.
And so now you can't turn on a radio or TV station.
Without hearing both.
They're everywhere now.
Women. Just kidding. God.
Is there any men in real estate? I just want to know, are there any men in real estate right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Our mayor.
Soon to be mayor.
Yes.
He's not our mayor yet.
That's true. April 1.
April 1. They're the last city council with the current configuration of councilors is tonight.
That's right.
So after tonight, Kent leaves the council, and
why are we not thinking
I went through this same exercise. Terry Hill leaves the council.
And then Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor. But I don't think Terry or Ray are going to be there tonight.
Oh, they're not?
Yeah, I think they're out of town on other obligations. So
missing their go-away party, huh?
Yeah. Well, they had it, I think, before the last meeting, since that was the last one they were actually all there. And some people might question if anybody in government is all there. Not locally.
No.
Up in Santa Fe, that's a different story.
Yes.
But anyway, that sounds like a lot of fun. And if people have a car and they want to get signed up, go ahead and go to the website and get signed up.
Or you can pop to the chamber. We have applications there. You can fill out, pay us.
Now, do you need an application for the parade? Is that a separate application?
No, that's just a show up. It's free. They're going to have Elizabeth is putting together, because she's going to help conduct the parade. I say conduct, like get the cars lined up, at Bulldog
She'll
Bowl.
be in the middle of the street,
Conducting the parade. She's the parade. Is it the Grand Master?
Grand Marshal.
Grand Marshal.
Did you get Tebow to be the Grand Marshal?
No.
That would have been cool.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's coming in Friday.
Oh.
I know it.
He'd have a great time.
It's so fun, though.
Yeah.
Anywho, so she's going to help at Bulldog Bowl getting cars lined up, and then she'll hand out. I'm not sure if people are really going to need it, but she'll be handing out like the route. Because they will be escorted by the police, so
that's
it's
cool.
fine. If they follow the police, they'll know. But then there's also registration for car show cars Friday from 1 to 6.
Okay.
So if you get into town early and you want to go ahead and get your registration packet, or if you haven't registered, or if you did pre-register, you want to go get all your things, we have t-shirts, all the stuff, then they'll be there set up in Heritage Plaza, and they'll also give you the information for the parade.
Okay,
so
good.
So they know, because typically the cars would start in Heritage Plaza. So this year we're kind of changing things up, and we want to really help spread the word that we're going to make it a real parade.
Yeah, they did the last time. They started in Heritage Plaza. I remember that.
Yeah, they've normally just done a little cruise from Heritage Plaza up and around, and, of course, they have to follow the street patterns and all the traffic lights and all that, and so it was really fun to be able to actually get, the street blocked so that we could do this parade. So we're thankful for DOT for that.
That's right. That's right.
And the city, they had to approve it too.
Well, of course.
Yes.
But it was an election year. Nobody was going to vote against the car show this year.
The car parade. I know it.
They were going to have to approve that.
Yes.
Because I know that was frustrating for a lot of folks the last couple of years, especially as we learned more about the COVID. This was an outdoor event, air flying around, and it was just really frustrating for a lot of people not to be able to have these events the last couple of years. So it'll be huge, I think.
If you think about it, in 2020, it hit in early March. COVID did.
That's right.
And the show is always like that last weekend in March.
Yep.
Or in the past. This year we pushed it to April. But typically it's that last weekend of spring break. And so they had everything already.
Yep.
They had the goodie bags, the T-shirts, all the thing, all the car plaques. They had spent all the money, all the advertising, everything.
Yep.
So it's like, well, dang.
Now what do we do?
What do we do? And then they had to refund all the cars, their money. So it was a huge hit on them.
Right. And then there didn't seem like there was enough, for whatever reason, to have it last year.
Right.
But this year,
we're back.
I like what the Babylon Bee said. You don't have to comment on this, but I like what the Babylon Bee said. Trump, if he gets reelected, if he runs and gets reelected, is going to turn Anthony Fauci into a piñata.
Oh.
And let every American have one whack.
Wow. And that one wasn't offensive enough to take off Twitter? Just kidding. Just kidding. Right? There are two jokes. That was the other joke.
That was the other joke. That's right.
Oh, man.
Hey, I need to take this break real quick. We'll be